Hi fam, welcome to our very special edition stream with Megan and Noah.
Hey.
Vino, who is our mod, aka now new cast member. He played Age of Sigmar twice with us yesterday.
Yes.
Once on stream,
And
didn't win.
Nope, and then once in the Underdark with Zach, also
Yeah.
didn't win.
Yeah, in our Discord. Maybe we'll start making that a thing. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game night after dark.
It was a good little crowd. Yeah. Okay, so talking about what we're doing today, it is weird alien bases.
Yes.
We've always been doing that. So let's talk about where I found this this little tutorial from that I thought was pretty great. I saw it and immediately was like, I need to find something to do this with. It's super cool, and I was like, it's super easy, and this person, Elise Says Minis on Instagram, so go follow them. They have all these little reels where they show you how to do random things like this. A lot of base stuff too. And there's instructions written underneath the picture, but I didn't read them. I didn't need to. I was like, this is good. Like, this is good enough. You can see pretty clearly what's happening. So I didn't have an army in mind for these. So what we're going to do is make these bases for endless spells. So, Vino, do you want to show off the one we have made already?
Sure.
Yeah. And yes, you guys, chaos has already happened this morning, although...
It's not a hobby stream without some chaos.
Yeah. Okay. So there it is. So we can hit this button to focus it. Yeah, I tried to get a good picture of it last night, but it was kind of hard to photograph. But yeah, we're going to do like black and green bases today across, I don't know, 6, 7, a handful, like a dozen or so.
Enough for endless spell entourage.
Yeah, for our endless spells. And we're using t-shirt fabric. So this is the recipe we're going to use today. Let's see. So the first thing we're going to do is like create the base. So I have a couple of extra bases set aside for each of us to make, like, to create the structure out of.
Yeah.
And then we'll set those aside and we have a few that are already prepped from last night that we'll actually do the painting and decorating on. I hope you guys are having a good morning. It's been a long morning for me already. Well, I wouldn't say long. It's just I started early.
You did start early. You did your journeys. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure to always check out journeys at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
With Meg, and then I know later in the day we're gonna have Brett's journey with the Manta.
That's right.
Which some of you may have caught it a little early or something.
I know. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Okay, so why don't we refocus?
Yes.
And we can take everyone through the steps. So you guys are going to be watching over Vino's shoulder as he does this. There is, so this paper, I would set this aside, this brown paper, because we're going to use that for the like the texture that
texture paint.
That we dip it in or that we pour on it or whatever. So we don't want to get glue on it. All right, it's a pretty easy process, you guys. And yes, the Manta is coming later. Don't worry. Gosh, everyone giving me a hard time.
These Manta fanatics.
Okay, Fano. So if you want,
you
can just follow along with me, but you can do it over there so that everyone can see. Take the fabric. So I've cut up like an old t-shirt and just dip it in the glue. You're just going to cover it, coat it in glue.
Completely cover it.
Yeah, both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and
get that in
get your side, You can take it if you want it under the camera. That's fine.
Okay, so they can see it.
Yeah, so we make sure Vino doesn't cheat. You guys keep an eye on him. Apparently Vino's a cheater.
I am a known cheater.
What was the rule you were doing wrong again?
It's called don't read the titles of books. So on the AOS data cards of like units, there's this little box at the top that tells you when you can do an ability.
Oh, right,
I chose to neglect that. So with my snakes, it says if they don't move in a churn, they can get crits, auto wounds on 5s and 6s, which is really good. So I just don't have to roll the wound roll, which worked out really well for me at the Old Town Throwdown. At the top, though, it specifically says your shooting phase.
Yours,
shooting phase. So I would do a volley fire and just straight up murk people's units on their turn.
Yeah.
And it wasn't I would say, good thing for them. They weren't all happy.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably
I mean,
big.
what they don't know won't kill them.
Yeah. Except I think Zach shared that stream with the Old Town Throwdown
That's
group.
amazing.
So I'm just like,
of course,
ooh.
he sold you out.
I was like, oh, he really got me there.
Vino's already doing the next step. It's very easy. You're just smashing.
Yeah.
You're just wrinkling
Just wrinkling it up.
right, to create some ridges and texture, formations in the terrain. And if it's not holding, you just add more glue.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to get a little more dollop of glue.
You can be pretty greedy with it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just glob it up. This is fun. It's like playing with like
It
putty.
is. This is so, yeah, because everyone who's been watching Journeys has been hearing me say like, oh, I'm not a terrain person. But as I've been doing it, like while I'm doing it, I'm like, this is actually really relaxing. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
you gotta be messy.
finger paints and yeah.
Yep. See, trying to get
Yeah. So, Zach, I know exactly what happened. And
oh, Zach's in here.
yeah,
Oh, no.
he's giving away our secrets. I did hit the right button, but I had the wrong stream open, like the wrong page open. And it doesn't show it. I just, wasn't reading or paying close attention because I wasn't thinking about it. And then, anyway, who cares? No one cares. But I did pick the right stream. Vino confirmed it.
Yes.
He saw me pick the right
I
stream.
saw my two little
And
idols.
he's not cheating.
Not this time.
Guys, don't forget to, yeah, it was pretty funny. I already deleted it, so you guys can't go get memes out of it. It's too late. What was I saying? I don't know. Whatever. It'll come back to me. I'm using texture paint onto the shirt. What we're going to do is add texture. So funny story. Yesterday when I was trying to figure out like how I was going to set this up, or just not how I was going to set it up, but do the work to set it up, do the first base and all that. It was like my exploration phase, right? Because I was like, well, what's going to make this, how am I going to do this? And like I said, I didn't read the instructions. I kind of like watched the video. I was like, okay, there's texture. And then kind of forgot about how she put the texture on. And I was like, oh, I need all this texture paint. I need all this texture stuff. So I started doing that last night. And then watching the clip again, she just puts glue on it and like just dumps it in sand, right? And I was like, damn it. Like, why didn't I pay more attention? Because I was dealing with all this like wet. I had to wait for all this texture to dry. So yeah, just this is even easier than I was making it for myself.
Gotta make it a little challenging.
That's right. Okay, I think this one's good.
Yeah,
I'm happy
I
with
did
this
add
one.
a second one to this base because it's a little
Me too.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to make it get a little more surface area, as you can see here, because I've one, it kind of just only got half. So
Yeah.
I wanted to really kind of get that out. So that's done. Do we want to do the little one next?
Yeah, go for it. I care, Meg. I always care. Thanks, Soups. Yeah, cleaning up all my mistakes. Jesus.
Close this little one.
I told you guys, I'm the worst content creator on the team. Everyone knows this.
That also makes you the best because it's the most entertaining.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm a good person to laugh at. Okay, I'm going to take us to the news, actually. So I'm going to take off one of my sticky gloves.
Yes.
And let Vino keep working while we do this. Eventually. It takes a while to get the gloves off. Okay. All right, the news. We have news for you.
Da 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 da.
I renamed this segment The News, officially. This is how you know what's going on in our server, is the memes people make. And as everyone knows, I only like to include memes where I know the person made it themselves. This week is completely dominated by Soy Sumer. Except for this one. This is Barry's. But Soy Sumer was our top reporter this week.
Good job, Soy. Thank you for keeping up with the
Soy.
news.
But yeah, this was Barry's. This is a good combo of a few things that happened. What did you think of the new Fulgrim?
As someone who actually has a thing for snakes, as you know, I have a Daughter's Kane army, you know, and also has an Emperor's Children army actually for 30k. So I actually have the original Fulgrim for 30k, the snake Fulgrim for 30k. So I saw the 40k one. I was like, okay, he's cool. I thought his faces were a little weird at the start, but then I realized doing drugs and like other crazy stuff for 10,000 years kind of messes him up a bit.
Sense.
Yeah. So I was like, I understand why his face looks a little cartoonish. Because listen, don't do drugs, kids, or else you look like that guy.
I really liked, Soups did the original of this.
Yes.
And I was like, which Fulgrim are you today? Yeah, and all the faces are weird. But, yeah, they're all bag heads in this case. We did our 10K stream, and the bag head is a very popular
See, I like that.
trope.
Meth Fulgrim makes sense. Yeah. See, don't do meth. It really has a bad effect on you.
Yeah, don't do it. Cool. So that happened.
Wow, Polly.
Oh, hey, Judith. So Judith Elisa is in our live chat.
Oh, okay.
I believe you're from Germany, right? That's what I read on your Instagram. So good to see you. And yeah, we're demoing it. We're trying it out. Let's pull up our demo one that we have ready to go.
Focus.
But yeah, I went with green, Judith. So hope you like it. And you'll catch the rest at the end when we get to that.
It was really cool, and honestly, for very easily done. So I think anyone could like pick this up and do this for an army, or just like if you just like a display board. I feel like you could really expand this out to doing a whole display board style.
Like really, it looks very boggy.
Yes.
Yeah, cool texture.
I think Cruel Boy army or Orc armies would really dig this as a theme.
Or like Nurgle even.
Ooh, yes.
Nurgle, it would go good
just
with
add a little
Nurgle.
more like grime and stuff. I think that would be dope.
Yeah, I think so too. So anyways, thanks for joining us in chat. That's so cool. It's like seeing a celebrity. Yeah. Back to the news.
The news.
We're going on to Soy Sumer's memes. Soy Sumer made fun of me a lot.
Oh no.
Can a robot react to a colored heart with a colored heart that matches the paint job? I don't exactly know what happened, like why this meme was made.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to you?
Can a
What about
robot
robots?
react
We're talking about like
a colored heart that matches the paint job?
Are we talking about Rat Moe's here, Soy Sumer?
I really hope Soy's in chat, because sometimes some of his memes are great, and then other times I'm just like, I'm having to like get a magnifying glass and like investigate.
Yeah, Carmen Sandiego it.
Yes.
But I know I don't know why he made it, but I know this is like me. I started doing this like forever ago, where like I'll try to find the main color in somebody's paint job and react with that heart. And I kind of did that as like a sign of, yes, I did look at this. Like, I at least know what colors you used. And so I think that's really sweet that he called it out. Okay, so I also ran a poll.
Yes. That
You
was
can
cool.
do that in our server. You can run your own little goofy polls. Yeah.
Which Mortarch throws the best Christmas parties? Obviously, Usharon. I think we had to talk about this during the game.
Okay.
I think it was either Steven's game or me and Zach's game. I can't remember. It was a game.
It was yesterday.
Yes, it was yesterday. And we kind of went through all the Mortarch and like why each of them were bad. It was during Steven's game because I remember Steven was there. And we agreed, Usharon throws the best parties because he's the guy who brings all the booze to the party.
Yeah.
He's the party guy. Granted, his drinks are probably spiked or made out of chemical waste, but in his head, he's bringing the best bougie alcohol in the underworld. Lady Olinder is the sad emo girl who cries in the corner all the time about her newest ex that broke up with her.
She's the wallflower.
Yeah. Nagash. Katakros is the nerd guy who like brings like puzzles and stuff like that are like super like 2,000 puzzle pieces, so no one wants to do that.
Yeah, that's a terrible party.
Yes.
Quietly sitting around doing puzzles.
Puzzles.
What? Have you seen 10 Things I Hate About You?
I don't think so.
Okay. Never mind.
Again, I'm young.
I know. Yeah.
Nagash is the dad at the party, so he's like making sure everything stays
know.
clean and everything.
He's like Grumposaurus crashing the party,
And then-
telling everyone to go home early.
I'm trying to remember the vampire one. oh man, I can't remember her name. She rides like the big dragon.
Yeah, Neferata.
Neferata, she's the party girl who gets wasted like before the party starts, so she's already like passed out halfway through.
Yeah. So she's like she parties too hard.
Yes. And it makes it everyone else's problem.
And like it makes it awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Manfred never gets invited because everyone hates him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that loves Manfred. Nobody else loves Manfred. Cool. I'm done with my base.
Yeah,
setup
mines are also.
Yeah. Let me take these off. I don't think I need them for the second half. Should we can just show really quickly and then come back to the memes. Here's what we did.
Yee. Boop. Let's see if I get that focus again. 1 sec. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a bunch of wrinkly fabric.
Wrinkly fabric. So this is the one I did. This is Meg's. Nice, like more cleaner spread out everywhere. I kind of wanted to have mine's a little more thicker.
Like mountainous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing here. I kind of kept it clumped up, and then Meg kind of went for a nice, like kind of like cavernous, like really kind of like flat, but also has those large crevices in between, which is nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let these dry.
Yeah. I don't know if if we're by the end of the stream, if we're lucky, we'll they'll be dry enough, probably dry enough to add some glue, and then we can add like the texture. You said, so Judith, this is funny. I was telling everybody, I watched your short like a million times, and I was like, okay, I can do this. I in my brain, I kind of remembered what you did and started working on it. And then as I was doing it last night, I was just sort of like vaguely remembering things and just doing them, and realized that I didn't have sand. So what we're using is snow, Battlefield snow, which is fine. It's granular.
It's all about getting that granular texture on it anyways.
And you can't, it's not like, it's green snow. Like, no, it's just green texture, So, I can't read. Okay, let's quickly finish up our news.
Yes, the news.
Yeah, thanks, Soy. Another one from Soy. This was last night. So I was talking about this earlier, how I, again, forgot to read your instructions and pay close attention, just paid enough attention. I was like, it must have been textured like paste or something, right? Like I assumed it was that. So I like started putting textured paste and then went back and looked at it and I was like, fuck, she used glue. That would dry in like a minute. Like she's glue and she like dipped it in a texture. And I was like, of course. So I was sitting there with a hairdryer all night. I was regretting this decision. To like use texture paint or paste or whatever. I was sitting there with a hairdryer trying to get it done in time for today. Yeah. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, you were a trooper this weekend.
Did I? I didn't wake you up this morning.
No, you were good.
I hope not.
Yeah, I've been chilling with the cats. It's been fun.
So I made this.
Internet simping.
I don't know what brought this up again. We were talking about it a while, like forever ago.
Oh man.
Something happened to prompt this.
As far as simping, I don't know what people are doing in our Discord.
I guess it's just, we had our stretch goals recently. We hit 10K. We're now at 12K, you guys. Amazing.
Yeah, good job.
So cool. Good job, all of us. You included, even Polly. And one of our stretch goals is bar talk on GoPro cam.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah. I keep thinking about it. I ordered him a harness to hold it
okay, that's
on.
good.
So when you guys see it, it'll be like the back of his head. Yeah, in all the shots. And I know you guys simp for bar talk. You guys definitely love bar talk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And every once in a while, you love my husband. That's cool. That's it. That's the memes.
That was the news.
It was quick.
Good news. Good news segment. Thank you, Soy, for being our on-the-field newscast member.
Yeah, our news journalist. Thanks, Judith. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to keep working on these. So we can now get to painting.
Cool.
Cool. I don't need these gloves. And
Got a lot of different bases to work on.
Yeah.
So-
So with the green, so with the wave, it's sort of interesting. Like you're really just doing the part around the edges. Yeah. And then Zach will probably finish the wave and blend
So I'll
it
probably
up
save
as
that
needed.
for last.
Yeah.
So we can do more on like really get into this.
Yeah. So the base coat on these, Judith, I went with just kind of black and then kind of a tinted green, just to keep them dark. I wanted to do dark. I thought I would want semi-neutral, but then all the green came out and I was like, I like the green. So anyway, dark green. And then we're going to highlight it up with Death Core Drab.
Okay.
And then Strachan Green. And then Averland Sunset. And actually, let me get us some dry palettes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Handy Shocker. Sorry. There's Handy Shocker
Yeah.
hanging out
He's a chill dude.
in the back. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but this is all just dry brush. So here, I'll focus that for you.
No, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, this is all just dry brushing at this point. So once we get the dry brushing done, then we can do the pools of stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So
Feel free to use any of these. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pour some out for myself.
Yeah.
Really quick. Handy Shocker.
These are cool little mats actually for dry brushing.
Right? Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are from Squad Marks. Get your Squad Marks at squadmarks.com. We like Squad Marks, actually.
Are we sponsored by Squad Marks?
Yeah. No, not really.
They're just a cool company that we like to shout out.
Yeah, we literally are not sponsored by Squad Marks. They're like, they gave us an affiliate link.
Oh, that's...
You get a small percentage off of any purchase you make with the link in our description, which is great.
Yeah.
But no, they're not a sponsor. They didn't pay us to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just a really cool company you guys should check out for some hobby stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we aren't truly shilling. We aren't being paid to shill.
Yet.
Let's see. So yeah, I'm just dry brushing the ridges. I can throw the recipe up too.
Oh.
But then it covers everything you're doing. So that's not really helpful. So we'll just go back.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just doing the top of the ridges right now.
Yeah. So we're going to we have an upcoming,
Ooh,
thanks, Rudy.
Thank you, Rudy.
Thank you for the 5 memberships. Good to see you again. Saw you this morning. Glad you've got some, like a little break. It's been a while. I forgot what I was saying, which is fine. It's usually not important.
Here's Squad Marks brand dry palettes of Squad. Thank you, Suze.
Yeah. Amateur shilling. Tom, hello. Welcome. Tom Blackburn. Rudy, yeah, thanks again for the memberships.
Yes, and welcome, was it Juicy William, David T, Cyphus Kane, James Jones, and DS. Oh, I love the DS. Did you ever play like with like Nintendo consoles and stuff like that growing up?
The DS system. Did I didn't.
Oh, Nintendo was a big thing for me and my brothers. We always got because there's 3 of us, obviously.
Yeah.
So every time one of us was going to get a gift, all 3 of us got a gift.
Had to get it.
Had to get it. So my grandparents would always get us the DS version for all 3 of us. Mm-hmm. But they'd always get different colors to make sure we'd stand out.
Yeah, it'd be easy to tell whose is whose.
Yeah, I'd get the black one. My middle brother would get the red one, and my youngest would get blue because they didn't have green. So our colors are always green, red, blue.
Okay.
But no one sells green consoles and stuff like that besides the Xbox. So I always got black.
I'm not sorry. I'm not lying. I thought my brain specifically thought you were talking about handheld, which I didn't really have. But yeah, I did have a Sega Genesis.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I had a total of 8 games, maybe. I don't know. Wasn't really my thing. Still isn't really my thing, but I do like watching. Like watching you play Resident Evil was very fun.
Yeah, I need to get back to that. I still need to beat 7 Biohazard. I still have like Fear My Soul. How's that looking, Meg?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, the first step is going to be subtle.
Yeah, I didn't want to do like overboard.
Yeah, so you're good.
Very...
I've been kind of caking it, not caking it, but like I'm not being too dry with it because the texture is picking up a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a good project
Keeping
to be
it up.
sloppy on.
That is the thing of bases. You don't really have to be perfect with them at all.
Yeah. Rudy, thank you for the donation. Have you considered using a dehydrator? Here, I'll do it while you're...
Thank you.
Go ahead and keep working. Yeah. To dry projects without a hair dryer. I know there's concern for hobby space, but I can send a PM later. We actually have a dehydrator. We have it. We've used it for food, but we don't really use it at all. But that's a good idea. We can throw some like parchment paper or something in and
A dehydrator, eh?
toss models in to dry them out if they're taking a while. That's a good little tip, Rudy.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour some out for myself. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, the only time I was really struggling was last night. And it was because I was in a time crunch. I'm usually not in that big of a time crunch to do, to need like something to dry.
Yeah.
So, I don't think about that very often. I'm just like, I'll just leave it here and deal with it tomorrow. But, that's a good tip.
Yeah. I have a short attention span, so there'll be times I'm like, all right, I did like basing for like my Daughters of Cain.
Yeah.
I could let this wait till tomorrow, or I could just steal my brother's hairdryer and just get it done now.
Yeah.
Because I am an antsy person when it comes to that.
That's fair. All right, moving on to my little guys. That's a sick idea. Oh, also you didn't have any windows open or fan. Yeah, I know, but it was cold, Zach. My gosh, it's like you don't even know me. All right, you guys, make sure you're paying attention to our poll because like every
Yes.
poll, it's very important. We're talking about bases today, so that's why it's relevant. Shouldn't have to explain that to you, Polly. I'm sure you're the one that has a problem with it. But yeah, so far the answer is you guys go on dates. Very funny. I thought I would throw that in there because I knew a bunch of nerds would want to make that joke. So I let you. Haha. Pat yourselves on the back.
Yeah.
I know you go on dates. A lot of you are married. I mean, I don't know. I think it's appropriate to go to fourth base if you're really like hitting it off on your first date.
Yeah, I'd agree. First base is kind of normal, right? You know, finally get to hold hands and all that stuff.
First base?
No, fourth base.
Fourth base.
Yeah.
Fourth base is holding hands.
Yeah, right? Because first base is where, you know, you take them out to McDonald's, they have like a nice meal, stuff like that.
That's first base.
Yes. Second base is where you build a Lego set together because, you know, you show your intimacy. They can co-op. Third base is where you finally tell each other, you know, like your favorite colors and stuff like that, you know, like stuff about yourself. And then fourth base is holding hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a young millennial, right?
I mean, like...
Are you a millennial? You're a millennial.
98, so yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
that.
you're like right on the edge.
Yeah, on the edge.
You might be like heading into Gen Z territory.
Oh, gosh. That's a terrifying...
So maybe it's just an age thing. Okay, that sounds... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you can definitely get to fourth base on the first date then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in elder millennial land, I think fourth base, there's a little less to do with hands and more to do with what you do with your hands.
Whoa, that's like 17th
Whoa,
base.
Polly, whoa. Tom, you're from Europe. What are these bases, things, whatever they are? Here, we can show.
Oh, yeah.
Show this again. Here, I'll focus it while you're holding. Go ahead and hold it a little lower. It's too close.
Oh, a little lower.
Yeah.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Perfect.
So that's kind of what it looks like. I will go and show you the clip that this is based off of. Elisa's minis from Instagram is where we got the inspiration from this.
Oh, yeah.
So as a reminder, this is just t-shirt fabric that we put on the base and let it dry, and now we're painting them. Any colors will work. So obviously we're not copying these colors. It has a totally different look to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of went for a more natural kind of like area instead of like sci-fi.
Tom.
Oh.
Look at it. Tom's like, I don't give a shit. Tell me more about your dating. Love it. Here, I'm gonna
Well, like obviously,
not
like
that. Loving the painting. First, second, third date. I remember in middle school, my first boyfriend. So we went to see Anaconda in theaters.
That's a choice.
I mean, I liked movies.
I guess
that.
it was a love story though when you really think about it.
I didn't like rom-coms. Guys in chat, help out crafting troll. So I was like, oh, I want to go see this cool movie about a snake. Like Snake has got Ice Cube in it,
Yes.
and J-Lo. Like what? I don't know how big she was at the time though. But yeah, that was my first date, and I remember being like so nervous. Because I wanted to hold his hand so badly. And I was like, my stomach's getting upset. And I think we did. I don't remember. I think we did hold hands, and I was just like frozen the whole time. Like freaking out. Like, oh my God, what if we go home and he kisses me in my room? Do not know baseball, so do not know. All right. We'll help you out since chat refuses. Baseball, when you're playing, there's 4 bases.
Yep.
You start at the home plate, which is also 4th base, and you're trying to get from spot to spot to spot to spot, like base to base, till you get back home, and then that's how you score a point. So it's just a metaphor for sex, I guess. Like things, the process of being intimate with a partner. Yeah. Hey, Leah.
For most people.
Making out above waist, below waist, full on. Yes, I remember that. Full on making
Full
out.
on.
Hands under shirt, all of that good stuff.
Whoa, that's like way down
That's
in
like
the bases.
5th base. Wait, what is it, like 10th base?
Yeah, like 11th maybe.
In Gen Z land, I guess. All right, I'm moving on to the next color.
Yeah, I think same here. I got the big stuff done, so I just got the little ones.
Oh my God.
I remember one of my favorite, well, I wouldn't say favorite. It was a funny date I went to. Also was at a movie. Actually, it was like the second date. The first date was a person I met at college. And we ended up like doing for like a project. And then we're like, hey, let's go to a movie together. The movie we chose, I can't remember the name. It was that one with John Cena where it was about the parents pretty much trying to stop their kids from having sex like at a prom and stuff like that. So it was the most awkward movie. Like, it was like The Blockers or whatever. It was some weird one where it's like you're following these parents of these kids who are like about to go to prom, and they're all worried about their kids like going to 4th base, and they're like overprotective. So it was one of the most awkward movies to watch with someone when you're like, huh.
When you're like, actually,
this whole movie's about
I would like to go to prom with you.
Yes.
But not really prom. Yeah.
It was that whole movie. We did hold hands. It was the most nervous thing because we were both like, oh man, my hand was so sweaty.
Yeah.
So when we held hands, it was just sweaty. And then when we ended up kissing, which was funny. It was that meme where, hasn't kissed for the first time and then expecting tongue. It was literally that scenario. So she was expecting tongue, and I was like, I just thought I was going to kiss you on the cheek. So it was really awkward and funny.
Oh my God. What is with guys being afraid to kiss you? I had the same problem with Zach. We went on this date. I mean, kind of. We were at camp, so you could only go so far, do so much. It was we had the day off together, or the evening or whatever it was. And we went to the beach. laid on our towels next to each other, like chatted, did all like the flirty things. Walking back to the car, because you only got a few hours off for your night off, a session. And I was like, am I going to get into this goddamn car without kissing this guy? What is happening? Like, why? This was last week. No, I've had the same problem with Zach. And I just like kind of looked at him and I was like, are you going to kiss me? He's like, yeah.
Yeah,
then we
I
kiss
think
each
I
other.
will.
I
Actually.
was like, all right, just checking. Like, I'm pretty sure you like me. So what's the problem here?
Gotta respect boundaries.
I guess. Yeah, boundaries are an interesting thing, I think. It's good to have boundaries. I don't think I grew up with proper boundaries. I know I overshare. Like, my whole life, it's like, oh, it's just Meg. She's TMI incarnate. And I thought that, that's a funny thing or whatever. And then boundaries became a really hot topic, I feel like, right? Like
Recently, yeah. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, it's always been
It's
there,
good.
which is good. Yeah, it's always been there, but now it's more of like almost like I don't want to say it like a rule, like, like more restrictive or
Like people are talking about it more.
Yeah.
People are more aware of the fact that you need to have boundaries, and
yes.
you don't, you're going to hurt yourself and others.
Yeah.
And so I started thinking about that, and I'm like, like it's funny. It's funny that I'm this person that does this, but it's actually like crossing some people's boundaries, right? Not everybody wants to hear these things. So I don't do that anymore as much. I do it some.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I don't know what we're talking about. Boundaries.
Boundaries
I
and
didn't have good
bases.
ones when I was a kid. I was just like, oh, you want me to do this? Okay. Like, I guess I have to. There's a lot more kissing in baseball than I realized. Yeah.
I mean, bunch of dudes in a locker room together, sweaty, tired. Yeah, stuff happens.
Why not?
I could really keep going down the rabbit hole in this. And I'm just like,
Let's just never
No.
stop talking about this.
yeah. They're just playing with balls all day. Long sticks. I love baseball.
Baseball's pretty cool. Zach. Wow, great convo. Anyway, thoughts on movies. Look, we like this poll.
Yeah.
But we do have a discussion topic
We
for
do have a discussion
realsies, and I
topic.
almost forgot about it. So we should
Probably
start
doing that.
working on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Chipping away. Yeah, but first, I'm curious how you're doing.
Okay,
Take
yeah.
a look, yeah.
So I did the second layer. I kind of did.
Oh, yeah, you got it. You're good.
Let's get one quick. Oh, I gotta get a little lower. There we
Part of becoming cast
go.
is learning how to work the camera.
Camera.
It's terrible.
So I did the second layer. Kind of again, you can see the greens coming out a little
yeah.
more on these guys. So this one I went a little heavier on, so you can kind of really kind of like come out.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
It looks nice. Yeah.
being subtle with it, not going too crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
just working on the big guy right now.
I was just working on the big guy. Yeah, same thing. I've got some spots where I can see that I'm like wiping away the base coat, and I'm wondering if I primed them when they were still wet. But I'll just cover that with moss
Oh,
and
yeah.
plants. Like, I'm not that worried about it.
It does look good how you can see like the key points like popping out here,
Mm.
Is it here, and right camera angle. There we go.
Yeah.
Here.
You guys can see like texture that I added from the texture paste where I was confused on what we were doing. But it's still worked out. That's what I like about this project. You can't really mess it up. Like it's texture. It's just have fun, make a mess. Very much so. But Zach, when Zach doesn't get to dictate the conversation, he turns into another Polly. So now we have two Pollys in our chat, which is somewhat unfortunate.
That's like, I don't know what's worse. Two Jacks, two Pollys.
But, we cut up T-shirts for today's stream, so we figured
Yes.
we'd talk clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the topic is, would you wear it? This is all GW stuff.
Yes. GW brand, officially licensed GW products.
Yeah. I guess you can get on their website. Is that right, Zach?
Yeah, with a website, and like there's other like companies that kind of get licensed by GW, so they're able to make it on their own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first off, we have this squid hoodie.
Yeah, what was Zach saying about it?
It's
Like,
saying about cows.
it's big or something?
Yeah,
it's
it's one
like,
of the ones really big ones that.
like covers your knees or
I
something?
think so. Like it's like one. Like you could probably like
dress?
Yeah, something like that. It's. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at it. It has like horns on the top.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I don't like tent clothing.
Yeah, I'm not really big on the
It's not my
baggy.
thing. I think it looks cute on some people,
Yeah,
but it's not for me.
not me.
Yeah.
That'd be a pass for me on this one.
I think so too. It's not my style. I don't like feeling like I'm wearing a tent. So I'm also passing. It also looks, I don't know, the material looks weird to me.
Yeah, it looks a little
Like velvety, which I'm not sure I'm into.
It also looks like it's like fluffy on the inside. Like it has like.
That part I like.
It kind of is nice. Yeah, that's
then
nice.
the
But
outside,
the outside
looks weird to me. Like cheap. But
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't know until I touched it. All right, this gets a pass from both of us. Oh boy.
So,
Okay, Zach is saying these are not all officially
licensed.
Okay.
So this is like he was mentioning like this is just like Warhammer.
Simple logo.
Just a logo like on the front of a shirt. So like Warhammer 40K, AOS, 30K, etc. It's funny. I like wearing shirts. Like I mean, I'm wearing but normal shirts I wear is usually like brand stuff. So I'll wear like my Vans logo shirts,
Yeah.
Quicksilver stuff like that. So that's fine, because it's a shoe thing. Everyone knows that. I really don't actually like wearing like Warhammer stuff, kind of
IP?
like that. Yeah, like IP. Because
Okay.
most of the time, either I'm gonna get something like, oh, that's cool, or I have to be like, what is that? And then I have to explain what Warhammer is.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten anything about that shirt, about this logo.
You know,
Like, what is this?
no one's really come up
they're
to
like,
that. So
I want to stay away from that, whatever that is. Yeah, I do like IP shirts. The problem is I have too many clothes, but
yeah.
would I wear this? Let's assume it's not Warhammer 40K. You could sub it
Yeah.
out for like any game system that they have.
AOS,
If
I
it's
think.
a Sigmar shirt.
If it just says like Warhammer Age of Sigmar on it.
Well,
Because that's what this one is. It's literally, it would just be like, instead of Warhammer 40K, it'd be Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it's fine. I wouldn't buy it because
Yeah.
I think it's boring. Like,
yeah.
Just
if
having
it was
the logo.
a gift, I'd be like, okay, I'd probably
it's
wear it.
fine. Yeah.
Those are the kind of shirts I wear as pajamas, actually.
Oh,
Like, if
yeah,
someone gave me as a gift, I'd be like,
exactly.
well, I'll wear it at home.
Yeah. It's a little boring. And I certainly wouldn't pay $37
Oh, no,
for
that's
it.
expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We don't even charge that much for our
Much.
shirts. I don't think we have like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's overpriced.
That's too much. Would I wear it? Sure, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's like, what's the word? Unoffensive.
Yes.
Yeah, like Zach's music. This is kind of in the same realm for me.
Yeah. It's because I guess it's like you can get the insignia of like your faction t-shirt.
Yeah.
So, Seraphon, Daughters of Cain, you know, etc.
Yeah, which I like this. I like this better than the logo. There's
Yes.
like, it's more like, okay, this is the team I'm on.
Yeah. Also,
You
it's
know,
very
you're
obscure, so
signaling.
people just be like, "Cool, it's a graphic."
Yeah.
And they wouldn't really question it.
Yeah, especially the Seraphon.
Yeah.
I
It's
think.
just like someone be like, "Oh, it's a dinosaur lizard."
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it also looks very Legends of the Hidden Temple to me.
Mm.
Did you watch that show?
I think I did. I think I remember watching. Like my parents had it on. And I was like in the background, just like
Yeah.
scoping it out.
Yeah. Game shows for kids are fun. So I would wear it, but again,
$37.
I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it for 37. Also, Soups, I'm glad you pointed that out because I feel the same way actually. The distressing of it kind of makes it a little cheesy. Maybe. Yeah, I can see that. You know what I would really like from them would be these like logos that they make or whatever graphics that they have, but like an all over print, like a repeated
Ooh.
pattern.
That would be cool.
And
Yeah.
they just, print it like on a giant roller. I would like more stuff like that.
Yeah, I could see that being cool.
Because I do get tired of, like black t-shirt with graphic. they're black t-shirt graphic.
Very-
Like that's all the same
Yeah.
after a while. So I do like all over pattern prints. But like this
Yeah.
black t-shirt
It's
graphic.
Yeah. I think we could just go past.
But we actually do have shirts like this.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You have what? Space Wolves?
I have a Space Wolf one, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
and
is cool.
I have a couple Tyranid ones, that I wear. Once we came up with this segment, I was like, oh, I should change into that shirt. But alas, I didn't.
All right, this one's interesting. So this is the Orc like pilots from 40K's bomber jacket.
Yeah.
For sure no. Well, one I don't like.
Really?
No. I don't like orcs in 40K
Oh,
in general.
fair, yeah.
And the whole thing, like I'm wearing also bomber jackets. I'm like, I'm not Tom Cruise, so
That's a statement.
yeah, it's like one of those like. Okay, not to be mean for people who love bomber jackets, like wearing that kind of style, but like that's like an attention, like, hey, look at me, kind of thing.
Interesting.
I'm just like, it's very like loud.
I see.
I'm not a loud person when it comes to my clothing.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, this has like a really specific look. And is it a bomber jacket because they're like, does that play into their aesthetic? Is that why?
Because they're actually they're bomber pilots. That's the
Okay,
whole thing.
that's
yeah.
what okay.
Yeah.
We said you're not allowed.
What am I not allowed?
It's hard to keep up, right? When
Yes.
you're talking and then they say something.
Yes.
Plus there's a delay and you're like, wait, what are you responding to? It's tough. Yeah. This is Stolen Valor. I know, right? It needs some like fake, what would you put?
Medals, patches, all that stuff.
Here's Zach
Give me
laughing.
a sec.
Yeah, in the other room. I wouldn't wear it either. Same thing. Although, like, I think a bomber jacket could be cute. Like, I am loud.
Yes,
like,
you are.
I wear loud clothing. So the bomber jacket itself doesn't bother me. It's just that I don't want a Warhammer bomber jacket.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like,
I think it's a little dorky.
like I love.
No
Warhammer.
offense. Sorry,
Yeah,
no offense.
for you nerds out there, but I love Warhammer. But also, yes, I'm like I don't want to wear merchandise for them often enough, like specifically, because I'm just like I don't want people to be like, oh, you play Warhammer. I'm like, ugh.
Oh my God, Vino.
Listen, I have my brothers enough. I'm
You
just
hide it. You hide your Warhammer.
when people ask me like, what do you do for a hobby? I'm just like, I enjoy painting.
Okay. And they probably think you're talking about like a
Yes.
canvas.
And
Yeah.
I'm just like, you believe what you want to believe. That's what I say on the first date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell them like, oh, I just do art.
You do painting.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I bet they love that.
Yes. And then they get
I
disappointed.
think
when
you're
they
so
find out.
cultured and it's like, well, no. This is fair, Soups. I just like, I don't like. Same thing with like Disney. Like you'll find a nice like button-down
Yeah.
shirt or whatever, and then there's like an embroidered Lilo or something, and I'm like, that was a good shirt, and now you've made it weird. And that's kind of how I feel about this. Like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Same.
I don't find it funny. I find it like, just get a bomber jacket.
Yeah,
I don't
just-
know.
just a
like,
normal bomber
It looks
jacket.
like, to me, it looks like there's too many like weird patches on
Patches.
it. Like if there was maybe one on the back or something,
Yeah, that would be fine.
or you could like, yeah, I don't know. But you're right. Also, I'm not a big like orc aesthetic person. Like I wouldn't want to dress like the orcs do. So no, I probably wouldn't wear this. I wish we knew how much it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess like $60-something.
At least.
Yes.
I was gonna say 100. Do you think it's
Ooh.
real leather?
No, for sure not.
No. Okay.
It's-
I wish they would make a real leather with real lambskin, like fur lining.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
That would be nice, actually.
that would be pretty
Yes.
cool. That would be like a couple hundred, a few
Oh,
hundred
yeah.
bucks. Yeah. Comes with a free Smaug.
Okay.
It's $133.
No
Okay.
way.
That doesn't surprise
Surprise
me.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Ugly Christmas sweaters.
So there are different ones besides just the Necron
Yeah.
ones. I mean, I do like my ugly Christmas sweater. I was wearing my like Deer for Cigar one during
Yeah.
December, which was cool. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy one, but if
Yeah.
someone got me one, I would for sure wear it for the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Would I wear it? Would I wear it? I guess, yeah, if I had to. Because you're right. Like, I have my own ugly sweater, and
Yeah.
it's nice. It's like knitted, all the color, like every color is a strand of yarn. Like,
that's
like
cool.
it's not printed. These are printed on
yeah.
a sweater. And to me, I don't like those because I'm like, if you're gonna make an ugly sweater, make a goddamn ugly sweater.
Yes.
Like a real one. Because those are way cooler. Like this is a clear, like, money grab.
Yes.
It's very obvious.
So, yeah.
So,
I wouldn't go on my way to buy one because it's
Saray. I want this so I can cut it up into a gym bro tank top.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Just like, just flexing your sweat.
Your ugly sweater tank
The sleeves
top.
are ripped off. Just like, let's go.
Yeah. I don't like if I was going to the right like thing and this made sense to wear, I'd wear it.
If it was like
But I would never buy
like
this.
a nerd out like Christmas party, it'd be
Yeah.
like cool. It's
Yeah.
like cool. This is my nerd ugly sweater.
Yeah. But I still wouldn't buy this because I have a nerd ugly sweater.
Yeah.
It's Gremlins. Like
Oh, see, that's
yeah, like that's already kind of
Good.
nerdy. Yeah.
So, yeah. If I got gifted this, like if my parents were like, "Hey, we know you like Warhammer and stuff like that, so we got you one of these sweaters," I'd be like, "Awesome, thank you."
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I think we're both middling on this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Listen, you guys, we're not going to make fun of you, but we're going to judge you. Hey ladies, I make 5 figures a month. Oh my god.
No,
I hate this shirt.
No, I'm
Guys,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I hate this. I
that's
hate
like-
this kind of humor.
that's like real virgin vibes. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I said okay to say. I guess that's
Which is okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just
unless you really like this, then there's something wrong with you.
I don't enjoy jokes like this. That's funny. I hate that the minis aren't to
aren't
scale.
scale.
That's also fair.
That's true. There's an Avatar of Cain,
Yeah.
a knight, 2 knights, like a chaos dude, and an orc, I think, or something.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't really care for joke shirts, like shirts with a joke
I agree with
written on
Saray.
them.
I would rather die than wear this shirt.
Yeah, I'd rather die. Oh my god. Now we know what to get Saray for his birthday.
Hey,
Zach,
yes.
don't forget.
Keep in mind.
He makes 5 figures a month. Okay, yeah, we both hate this
Yeah,
shirt.
it
It's
sucks.
trash. And we're going to get one for Saray.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh, man. Okay, like, this is like, I don't want to engage with society for a weekend, and I want to wear this.
I would get this if this was going to be my costume for
Halloween, yeah, that would be cool. Like, Halloween costume, or like me, I'm just like, I don't want to be around people. This is going to be
I don't want to be around anymore.
I'm going to wear my sweatpants and
Yeah.
matching jacket.
Cody says this is someone who's given up.
Yes, like, I am done with the world. I'm going to sit at home wearing essentially my onesie.
I mean, I would wear this as a Halloween costume.
Yes.
So I would buy it, actually.
Okay.
If I were to dress
Dress
up
up.
as this thing.
Okay, yes.
What is it?
It's Fabius Bile, so it's a space marine
Yes.
who does a lot of bad stuff,
Okay. Bad stuff.
like not good stuff, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, if I wanted to play this character, do they have other costumes?
I would
Like,
imagine so. I think they do. I think there's an Eldar one which you could
Okay.
get, which is you could rock that really well.
Yeah. Like the idea of this does not bother me, actually.
Okay.
I just feel like there's a time and a place.
Yeah.
And it's usually Halloween. Or like John Havman said, like a con.
Yeah, a con that would even at a con I'd still feel a little weird.
Oh, I wouldn't. There's so many nerds walking around in
That's
nerd
true.
shit. It's like you fit right in. It's nice. I think anyway. But yeah, that's where I would wear this. But
Yeah.
are you a hard no? It is
Not
crazy.
a hard no. Like if it was for like a costume, yeah, like Halloween, I get one.
Yeah.
And then also I'd probably just have one for home, just like I just want to feel. I'd be like,
Oh, so
"Yay."
you'd buy 2.
Well, I'd buy one. Like,
Okay. You're like, this is
multi-purpose
my Halloween version and this is my home version. Yeah.
This is also
Also
stolen
stolen valor. Does the hood go over your head and look like a helmet? Probably.
I mean, Fabius Battle's a bald dude, so I don't know if you would have a helmet.
Only one way to find out. You got to go
Yeah,
buy a pair.
buy it.
Go buy a set. Take a picture. Put it in our Discord. Anybody own this?
Yeah, if someone owns this, please take a picture of yourself and post it in the Discord.
I feel like the more I look at it, the more I want it. Is that how this marketing works? Oh, here.
yeah,
So
let
I
me
don't
get
want to
some of that.
steal that from you.
Thank yous.
Yeah, I'm just putting the last yellow highlight on the ridge and keeping it super limited.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Saray would wear the pants. Baby onesie.
I mean, if you want your kids to grow up hating you.
I don't know how I feel about silly baby onesies. I mean, babies don't have onesies for very long. They grow
Yeah.
so fast.
That's why I always felt like, I think growing up, my parents, if I remember, didn't really spend a lot like doing like fancy stuff. They're just like, all right, we know you're going to grow out of this. We're just getting you basic, no color, no nothing,
Yeah.
like onesies, because in like 3 months, you're not going to be able to fit in anymore.
Yeah.
So I think just getting that is a waste monetarily wise. Unless you really want to like ingrain into your child at an early start, like, hey, you're going to play Warhammer. This is your life now.
Oh, I know. Just like virtue signaling your intent to
Yes.
convert your child into a nerd.
So if that's your plan, then this is a good one.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't buy it because I bet it would cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I would imagine that's like $50.
I'm going to guess 20, which I think is a lot of money. But yeah, okay, 50 is, that's what we should have done, was guess all the prices.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
Vina's guessing 50. I wouldn't want to spend that kind of money on something like this because a baby's going to grow out of it. If someone gifted it to me, I'd be like, sure, what do I care?
Yeah.
It's a onesie. It's going to get vomit on it, and I'm going to throw it away in a month. So that doesn't bother me.
Am I wearing this, Cody? No, I can't wear this because, one, I am a grown man, contrary to many people's belief. So it would not fit.
Not mine. I know you're an adult. Stop dodging the question. Would you wear this? That's the question. No, I wouldn't wear this.
I would not wear this.
We're not dodging the damn question, Polly. And as far as like my baby wearing it, if I were to have one, I don't care. It's fine. I would just not pay for it. Again,
If it was a gift.
I don't like jokey things like
Yeah.
shirts personally. And that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to like baby onesies. If there's a joke on it, it's related to the fact that they're cute or their parents had sex to make them or something like something baby related. And this has nothing baby related on
Yeah.
it. So I think even if you're into jokey stuff, this is stupid. But tell me if I'm missing it. Like, is there a joke there that I'm not seeing? Like a baby
No.
joke?
No, it's just Warhammer humor
Yeah.
slapped on a baby.
Yeah. Mediocre. And finally, the hat for the lion.
Okay, so I am all for this. I love
Okay.
I love hats. Like I love like baseball cap hats and stuff like that. So, which is surprising I'm not wearing one today, but I do, not for the lion, but if there was like other ones like for like a Space Wolf one or like
Yeah.
other stuff, I would totally rock that.
What would the Space Wolf motto be?
Probably, I don't know about, I mean, were the Emperor's Executioners, the Volca Fenrica, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like a Blood Angels one would be cool. Even like a Drukari one would be cool. Like, hashtag steal those kids, you know?
Oh, that's good. That'd be good. I might wear that. I don't do hats. Like,
Yeah.
hats aren't my thing. So, no, I wouldn't wear this. But maybe that one I would.
Yeah.
What would a Tyranid one say? Just
Nom,
like,
nom, nom, nom.
just like fake words. Yeah, I love that. Saray, what are the name of NASCAR?
NASCAR.
Yeah, it's not my thing, Saray. The splashes kind of look like paint. Is that what they're trying to do?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. What kind of hat would I wear? Well, this is funny. Like, Zach's trying to get me into trucker hats.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wore that propane, the propane
Yeah.
hat, the King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I love how divisive this hat is. Some people are like,
Yes,
I love
love
this
this.
hat. And some people are like, this hat is trash. This is like Skinamarink. Not my final form. Oh, I love that, Jules. Hey, Jules. Yeah. Or just like random letters and numbers because you don't understand what they're saying. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm done with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Okay, but this was fun going through a Warhammer wardrobe. I think most of these things I probably wouldn't get for myself, but would be okay wearing.
The hat would probably be the one thing I get for myself.
Okay.
Because I'm a sucker for hats.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Let's see. I want to find a good, there we go. Yep. That's what I'm used to seeing on onesies, Zach. Exactly. You guys, we're going to get back to the bases really quickly, but I forgot to show you. I wanted to show you. We did get our patches in. I did talk about this in Journeys this morning, so if you were there, you would have seen them. But yeah, we got our Blueberry Boy and Rose Before Bros patches. They are Velcro. I don't know if it'll stick to your shirt. They need to stick to something fuzzy, right? So the backing is pretty fuzzy. And I don't know if this shirt is fuzzy at all. Like, oh, it still kind of sticks. Like it sticks. It catches enough. You can tell.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not falling off my boob, so we're good. There we go. Yeah, it'll work. You can put on a shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So those will be in the shop soon. We've sent some to our mods and cast. You guys all have one of each ready for you. But yeah, so those are in. They'll be in soon. I wanted to show you. Okay, let's show where we left off.
Yes. So
I'll throw mine over there too.
Get that. There we go. So is that focusing on? We'll get there eventually. There we go. All right, we got there. So here we go. We got that yellow little dabby on top. I went a little heavier on this one. You'll see, like as I went through the bases, they got a little lighter because I wanted try them out, different effects.
Yeah, they look cool.
Eventually, I'll stop dropping them.
I like that.
Yeah, yellow kind of pops. It really does that kind of still keeping the ansel. So this one I went a little lighter just to see how it would look for it. And then we got Meg's big base here.
Yeah, that's gonna be for my Kron spine.
Which it really looks cool. It does so seeing this really gives me like the Alien Xenomorph vibe with like the blood kind of like splatter everywhere.
Oh my god! What if I did my Kron spine with a different head, like an alien head?
That would be dope. Yes, it's just the skeleton of the alien. You have his skull. Yes, that would actually be really cool.
Where can I get that? Okay, I'm gonna table that idea. I love that idea.
Yes, that would be cool.
This is why I love Hobby Hang. We come up with all our ideas. And oh yeah, that came out nice.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I was like, Dina will figure this out.
I haven't botched it yet, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So the next step is this like boggy.
Yeah.
Like put it right in the paint. Go ahead a little lower. It doesn't want to focus on it. Okay. The bright green areas are these like, well, in this case, they look pretty boggy, right?
Come on. There we go, I think.
Let's see. No, you're...
There we go. There we
go.
go.
You got it. Okay. Right. Yeah, they're just like pools. And so you're just going to find the recesses where like a pool would form. Yeah. I guess if you wanted to, like, if you really were like, what if would a pool form there or not? There. You could pour water on it. Take a picture and then clean it up and put your pools of paint. But anyways, we're basically just gonna take this green. It is, what is it again?
The moot green?
Moot green, yeah. Yeah. And that will be the pool color. Once that green goes in, then the center we'll put like a little dab of white to brighten it up. I like doing that while it's still wet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Should zoom the camera. We'll do that. You can actually just put it down.
Yeah, probably.
Because for the most part, they're going to be at that level. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we take a reference picture or whatever, but that's fine. I'm not going to stress too much over it for today. But yeah, green with a little bit of white in the center.
Yep.
I like to do this as a wet blend so that the green and the white mix immediately and it's I don't have to think. Up to you. How you want to do it.
I think, yeah, doing it while it's still wet, because then it'll kind of like the white will just like ooze out from that little center. Yes.
Easier.
Which will be nice.
Yeah. Let me get another mood green so we can each have our own, actually.
Okay.
Since we can just paint right out of the pot.
Yeah. So I'll just start off painting here. So I'm going to go with, let's go with the long one. So yeah, essentially the parts are, just to give you guys a heads up, where I'm going to be targeting is kind of like right here, kind of getting in between there, and then right in here, like a little big pools and stuff like that. So let me get this a little wet.
All right, Zach doesn't want us to talk about baseball anymore, so I'm going to close this poll. 30 votes, and most of you don't go on dates. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, it's because they already have someone special in their life.
Wait, I go on dates with Zach.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What the heck? You guys don't take your significant other out? That's messed up.
I like how everyone's always like, oh, if you get married, your whole like love life is over. And it's like, no, you get married because then you always have a lover. Like you always have this person in your life.
It's over.
To do like fun romantic things with. Unless you married the wrong person, in which case I can't help you. Couldn't help you before either, though.
Hobby marriage advice. Next segment.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know.
Just like, all right,
I don't know about that. Let's see. Both the court order and my parole officer tell me I'm not allowed to call them dates anymore. All right, Soups.
Thanks for being honest, though.
You maniac. Wait, should we go out and visit you then? Parole officer. What would Soups go to jail for? Or get arrested for?
I have so many bad ones to say. I'm just going to say, I'm going to go with the PG one and say for bad jokes.
Oh, that's fair, Polly. I don't go on many first dates with my partner. Yeah, but the response said, you guys go on dates. As in, I don't go on dates. So, there you go, Polly. Polly, ever the poker with a stick. Poker with a stick man. I could see Soups doing some light arson.
I like that it's a light arson.
Yeah,
not just full on arson, just a little bit. I'm not setting a building on fire, but I might just burn a trash can outside.
Yes, endless spells. Thanks, Polly, for getting to him before I could. Yeah. And I was also kind of like, oh, some of these endless spells aren't going to fit on the base perfectly anymore.
I mean,
I was like, yeah.
You guys can like easily because most of the endless spells have like a base bottom on them, like kind of where it holds them. So you just cut that bit off and just kind of glue them.
Yeah.
On top.
Oh yeah, gluing them. That's smart.
Yeah, or pin them too. You can easily do it because I think now there's a good foundation with the ridges and all that.
Mm-hmm. I love how it just like immediately starts to look, I don't know, like toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And somehow there will be some plants growing from it anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Have you ever been to Yellowstone?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to remember if my parents have. But I have not myself. Is there like toxic stuff there that plants grow out of?
I was trying to think I don't think plants grow out of the flats. What are they called, Zach? Now I'm like blanking, but the hot, they're not hot springs. They're
geysers.
The geysers, but they're like
tar pits.
They're not tar pits. They're like acidic pools, and now I can't remember what they're called. Somebody help me, please. Zach isn't helping me. He's just making fun of me. Shoot. Anyways, somebody will remember for me. And then, yeah, but basically you step in them and it like eats through you. Like it'll kill you. Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. And I don't think there's any plant life where they are.
You know, I'd imagine something that could eat through.
Right.
I mean, is it non-material?
Carblarn? Shut up, Zach. What the hell is... No, they're not called carblarns. Stop
What's
it.
a carblarn?
Nothing. He made it up. He's trying to mess with me.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to get me to call them carblarns so that he can make fun of me later. I know your tricks. They're not carblarns.
You almost had me. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what... Being
we hear you
he's out there
laughing in the
giggling to
background.
himself.
He's all happy about the carblarn.
I'm so funny.
I say
Making
carblarns.
my wife look dumb.
I gotta say carblarns.
Why won't you tell me what they are? They're really pretty though.
Oh, okay.
If you ever go, yeah. The colors are like blue and bright blue, turquoise, like a rust.
Ooh.
Very vibrant, but you don't touch them.
Or you will die.
Yeah.
Noted.
Death via carblarn.
Death via
Alkaline pools.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody, for being a normal human and not being Zach right now. Carblarns.
They're alkaline pools, yeah, but there's like a specific term, and I don't know why I can't remember it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Soups, thanks for the help. They're called carbolarns. What a helpful chat we have today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I cannot believe I launched the Manta stream.
You know, that's what makes it special.
It was pretty funny.
It was.
I was like, wait, they're messing with us. Like, this isn't the Manta stream. You know, it's what's wrong with me? I'm always like, somebody's messing with me. Somebody's lying to me. Somebody is out to get me.
It's always a prank.
And I'm like, no, they're just trying to be helpful, Meg. They're being nice to you. Okay, I need to go back and add white before it all dries.
Yeah, I'm like doing like...
Hey, Boris. It is just acidic pools, acid sulfate pool. Okay. It's what the Parks Department uses. I hate you guys. White paint by Bear Cavalry. Loving their paints.
Not a sponsor, but really cool company.
Not sponsored at all.
That's the best way to say it. Just say not sponsored, but really cool company you should check out.
They did send us the paint, so there is that. But yeah, we're just using it. All Lumineth. All my Lumineth are painted with it. It's really good because Zach is a terrible person. That's right. Are you talking about fumaroles? Pez, are you messing with me now? I gotta go look it up. I can't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody.
Can't even trust myself.
Yellowstone pools? I don't know. Acidic pools.
Beep. Beep.
Hot springs. Yeah, they just call them hot springs. Okay. That was like the basic ass definition, word, term that I was looking for. But yeah, acid sulfate. I'm going to look up carbolarn.
I actually am curious. Well, make sure you're on safe mode. Who knows what carbolarn could be? Zach.
I hope it is really something. Carbolarn. Nope. Closest result is carbarl.
Carbarl. Sounds like a Pokemon.
Carbarl. It's a... I don't know. It's like all science speak.
Stuff. Oh.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Nerds.
Bunch of nerds. That's right. That's right, Vino. It is a bunch of nerds.
Right. So now we're just kind of adding the white kind of to the middle.
Dude, that looks so nice.
Oh yeah, it's coming along really well, I think. Just doing little drabs of white. Little do-do-do-do-dos.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that now too. I'm gonna do it as I go because this big base like dries.
Yeah. I
As
kind of
you
made sure I
go.
did like one more coat of like the green over everything just to keep it wet still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, this feels very Skaven actually. Like
Skaven would
just
be another one, yeah.
Yeah, the colors. Because everyone does green.
Yeah.
Because it's
Green's
like
a cool
the
color.
Skaven color.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, green's my favorite color too, Vino.
Yeah. Clean that up a little bit.
Thanks, Pez. I can trust John and Pez. I can't trust my own husband. Carl Barrel. Sounds like a bargain bin Kevin James movie. You know, I just have us using the dry palettes. Are you okay with that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't pull out a wet palette because I was kind of like, I'm not too
this is
fussed
fine.
about today.
So I still use the Citadel like dry palettes.
Yeah.
Those like paper ones. I've always
Oh,
used
yeah.
those until I got that. Because I ended up getting, I don't know who else did. For people who have like Warhammer Plus, I know GW sent like the $15 voucher coupons.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
need
I
to
was like
use mine.
panicking. I forgot to use it. And I was like, last minute, I was like, oh man, what do I get? And I was like, wait, there's this thing that costs $15 called the new GW, like the Servo Skull palette.
Yes.
So I ended up getting that. For
Oh my God, you got one.
I got one for $1.
Oh
because
my
of
God.
shipping.
Oh, right, right.
Like the tax
the
and everything.
voucher.
Yeah, so the voucher got me for free. So I was like, cool.
Funny story. I almost got those for the mods for Christmas presents because I thought I like mostly as a meme. Like I
Yeah.
thought it'd be funny, but I love that you went out and actually
It
bought one.
actually surprisingly is really good to use.
Okay, tell us more, please.
Okay, so like I know it's goofy and all that jazz, but it's very simple. It's like condensed. It has like all the different like holes and stuff like that you can put paint into. And
Yeah.
the thing I like about it, cleaning it's actually easy. Like I can just leave paint in there, and then I can just pop out the actual paint once it dries out.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, okay. It makes it just simple to use, and yeah, I can't really complain much. I mean, it generally keeps my paint also, like I don't use wet palettes,
Yeah.
so, which I probably should, but it does keep my stuff wet longer.
Okay. Because it can't dry out.
Yeah.
Because it's, impervious. That's fair. Well, still going to make fun of you.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, what can I get for $15 at GW Web Store?
That's so fun. I know I was looking at mine too because I need to spend it. And I was trying to spend it on like a gift for somebody, but they live in another country. It was like, you can only use this in your country. I was like, what? Who cares? I guess they care. But yeah. I'm like, I guess I'll find some paint that I need. It's pretty easy way to spend it.
You don't believe carb alarms, but you believe. It's technically not a wet palette.
That's right.
It's a
Saray.
palette.
I can't believe I didn't fall for carb-alarms. That seems like something I would fall for. Yeah, paint or bases, yeah. Soups, what would you have done if the Hobby Collab had sent you one? Would you use it? Or would you just keep it in its packaging? Or would you sell it when it becomes a hot item?
When the world ends and it's like a rare commodity now.
Yeah, when the world ends and people are looking high and low for their
Painting palettes, because everything else is
Warhammer
gone.
painting palettes. Oh man, if GW remade the palette as that's what they should do, is make the palette for like every I always want this, like every faction needs one of everything that exists for Space Marines.
They make it an ultramarine one where it's just the giant U. I don't know how that would. It's just the U, so you get one paint that just goes all the way around.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Oh, the what is it? The 7.
Oh, the star for chaos.
Yeah.
That would be
just
cool.
like 7 little pockets and stuff.
I was really. I'm not gonna lie. When we stopped by I got to see the Games Workshop store. Finally, excited that you guys have locally, which is cool. I almost bought that Servo Skull plushie.
Oh my gosh.
I
I
was
know
like-
you were loving it.
I was like, oh, I can have. I love plushies.
That's true. I could buy the little Tyrannid plushie.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
about $15.
I think it's like, yeah, like, I think it might be 15, 20. But I mean, you can get for $5, which is pretty good.
Soups. I would have
Titus is-
waited until the next time I convinced someone to start the hobby, then given it to them. That's hilarious. It's 8, fake chaos fan. Okay, sorry. I don't know. God, I am a fake chaos fan. I don't play chaos, damn it. Although I'll have to eventually learn because I want to play Slanesh. Well, I don't think I want to play Slanesh.
Slanesh.
Never mind. I just want to paint it.
Paint it and then make Zach play it.
Or Saray.
Or Saray, yeah.
Yeah, make Saray do it. I started with this big base, and I don't know if I'm going to finish all my bases.
You really went for the
see.
hardest one.
I was like, I want to get this one done.
Yes.
Because then the rest will go easier, faster, whatever. And this is the one that I'm
Because it's for your
most
model.
interested in. Yeah, I'm excited to make a Kron spine. And I'm really excited to make a alien xenomorph
Yeah.
Kron spine. Oh my god. You guys, somebody quick, find me a xenomorph skeleton skull 3D print that I can order.
I summoned the Cody. Go.
Yeah. And if one of you wants to print it for me, I'll pay you to do that. That's fine. Oh, you know what we forgot to... Oh, no, we didn't forget anything. Never mind. If we have time at the end, we'll do one final step on the ones we started.
There.
Yeah. What do you want? Cody?
We want a xenomorph skull.
Yeah. Can you find us a 3D printable skull? Not the head,
Yeah.
but the
This
xenomorph skull, like
that
with
could
bones.
fit on a Kron spine body.
Well, just something we can print.
That's
yeah.
true. Oh yeah, because you
So,
guys
yeah.
can change printing.
Yeah.
I'm not tech savvy with printing, so I'm just like, okay, you need to get the specific one, like the specific STL that fits this requirement.
Yeah. Vino isn't tech savvy enough to understand that things are printed in different sizes. Ease up.
My tech vocabulary goes past adding, subtracting, and accounting.
Great. They said there's plenty of them out there, so that's good.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, this is going to be a badass Kron spine then.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know my.
Oh, you know what else would be cool? Would be like the pipes and stuff from
Ooh,
Alien. It looks
yes.
very Necron-y,
Yeah.
but that'd be cool.
Well, because it looks kind of like xenobloods and like sewage, so you can have
Yeah.
pipes like just coming out of it and everything.
Yeah.
It's like spilling its
That'd be
blood
freaking
out. Ooh, that would be cool.
Google, make skull now.
I mean, I feel like we're at a day and age where Google could do that.
Oh, God. What a travesty. Make
Thanks, Bill
robots. Make robots to take away the human creative process.
Says, and then we get Terminator.
That's what we wanted AI for.
You know, supporting AI. I do not support AI art. Get out of here. That slobber bobber speak.
Thank you, Pezler. That's awesome. If anybody out there who has a 3D printer wants to print this for me and I will buy it from you, let me know. Otherwise, I'll bug Brett.
Conveniently, he'll bug
be
him during the
here.
Manta stream.
Yeah, I should. That's what I should do.
Brett, I know you're working on a Manta, but I need you to print me a xenomorph head right now.
Yeah. Right now.
Like, right this instant. Dear Google. See, Cody, I'm old school. I believe Google's actually ran by like a bunch of people and mice, like on hamster wheels. So like when I ask Google, I'm asking an actual person
Yeah,
to like go search that for me and like make it. Not AI.
that's right. Almost done with this big base.
Yep.
And then we can jump into fan stuff.
Plans and stuffs.
And then the last step when you're done filling in the recesses is just adding plants.
Okay.
Just
dope.
like adding some, what do we have? Yeah, like little
You got little
tufts.
tufts.
That's right. Tufts. like a bunch of switchboard operators.
Yeah, exactly. Like the John Wick movie.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Do you?
I-
do you
I
ever-
didn't realize, like, as a kid, you know, we would see them on like old shows, like operators. You call the operator, they switch you. They like literally sit there plugging you in.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I don't think I quite understood that that was just the way it worked everywhere. I thought it was only for like certain things. You'd ask the operator. I think when I was a kid, you could. Can you still call the operator now?
I don't know about now.
I don't know if you
I know
can.
back in the day, my mom would tell me like, yeah, I forgot. She had to like call her siblings about something to her mom, and she had to like go to an operator, call the
Yeah.
operator, and then have the operator forward her call then to her mom, to then get in contact with her.
Okay.
It was like a whole like process. And I'm just listening to this. I'm just like, that's stupid. It's a lot of steps.
Yeah.
Don't you know your mom's number? She's like, that didn't work like that.
Call the emergency services. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But they would.
I feel like technology's gone so crazy. Like, so I didn't get a cell phone, and mine was a flip phone. That had like you know
sure.
the big buttons until I was 13 or something, maybe even 14.
Yeah.
And that was like a big thing. I was like, oh my god, I got a phone, and like the only thing you could do was I could play like I think Pac-Man on it, like old school, like just like do, and then just make calls to my parents. There was no real texting. That was
Yeah.
another thing.
You couldn't, or I don't know how it was when you were a kid, but when I was a kid, when we first got our phones, yeah, you had to still pay to text.
Yeah. So I
And that
just
would add up quick.
yeah. So all I did was just call and stuff like that, and it was really just like my people on it was like my mom, my dad, and like my grandparents.
Yeah.
That was it. And for me, that was huge. Now I have like, you know, cousins and family members who are like, what, barely 10 years old, stuff like that, who are like have like their own like smartphones, iPads, like all this technology. I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah. It's such a brave new world.
Yeah.
Like, when is the new appropriate time to give your kid a phone?
It's,
Because you want them to be able to contact you, too.
yeah. I do feel like kids given technology earlier, there's two good things about it. One, I mean, they get more inundated easier so they can pick it up, but also they kind of get glued to it a lot more.
Yeah. It's like with every good thing, everything in moderation.
Yep.
Moderation. Okay. I think there's actually a lot of green to put down, which I like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it with the black.
This is like, man, like now that we came with the xenomorph idea, I'm like,
I know, right?
I kind of like, I'm like, what army could I mean, a Tyranid army if these bases now, if you do like a xenomorph
yeah.
thing would be really cool.
Yeah, easy. Okay. Steal some more white. I'll get a Nokia 3310 and like it. I had, what were those called? It was like the kind you would flip open sideways. So you had like an actual
was it a
keyboard.
BlackBerry?
It wasn't a BlackBerry. Zach and I both had it, and it took me so long to get rid of it. I didn't get an iPhone until iPhone 4 came out, and I kind of did it like kicking and screaming. Like, I was like, my phone's fine. I don't need a computer phone. Boy, was I wrong. I wouldn't survive without it. I don't know how to get anywhere. I'm always confused and lost. All right, I'm gonna just do the white in the center of this big bait, like these little pools.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna switch to fan stuff. We wanna try to wrap it up a little early today because we need a little bit of time. Oh my God, this brush is so messed up. A little bit of time to set up Brett's stream in between.
For the manta.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll probably end it a bit early. Fan stuff was quiet this week. Just not a bad week for it since, like I said, we gotta close up early. But we'll take you through it because what we have is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys 99? You guys are 999, right? Not 911. But I guess that's what the media will do to you when all you see is American crap.
999.
I think that's pretty okay.
Yeah, should I show it off to
Oh,
people?
sure. Go for it.
Let's see, this is what Meg got done. Ooh,
It's
that
so
looks
bright. It's so bright on camera.
it looks really cool though. Like honestly, this is like the kid brain to me. I'm just like imagining like a little battlefield. It's like you could put like little
Oh,
toy
I
like
know.
soldiers like in there.
It's its own diorama.
Oh yeah, like you could put like little Marines in there, and there's actually like little mini xenomorphs like on the ridges,
Yeah.
like jumping on them.
I actually don't hate this. Like this is where you can see I
Yeah.
tried doing like texture
I
paste,
like it.
and I'm like, oh, it's cool. Like
Cool.
it just mixes the textures together.
Also,
a
it
bit.
kind of adds like a little thicker point. So if when you're putting
Oh,
a
yeah.
conspine on here, this is a good like
Oh my
safety
God.
point to place it.
I was looking at the model because I built it, and then I was like, you know what? Cronspine might not fit on this. Like I don't know what happened, and it looks like the touch points aren't too big,
Yeah.
so I'll make it work.
Yes.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
some 3mm Marines.
And
Oh
then
my
this
God,
is
those
what-
little boggies.
Yeah, for me,
They
to
look
kinda-
so good.
Yeah. So this one I kind of just made a big pool here, you
Mm-hmm.
know, has like this ooze on the outside, which I kind of dig.
Yeah.
This one just kind of just got a lot of points around it where I felt like there was crevices and stuff like that to, again, keep that green going. And this one, since it was a little thicker like on top, so
Yeah.
just got points all around.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came out really well.
Nice. Cool. And then while we're doing fan stuff, we
Stuff.
can just throw some plants.
Tufts.
I'll get to these 3 smaller ones later,
Yeah.
after the stream probably.
Yeah, I just got the grave tide, which pretty simple,
Yeah.
which that can be done later.
Yeah, we can make Zach do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some fan
Fan
stuff. And actually, first I'm going to get out some plants for myself to work
Yeah.
with. We don't have to match. Like,
Yeah.
go with whatever speaks to you, sir. There's some cooler, like, bigger tufts, too.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
All right. Adam, we're going to put endless spells on these. Yeah. I told Zach I thought it made sense for us to do endless spells because they wouldn't match any army necessarily anyway. We're always sharing them around. All right. Let's do some fan stuff. Guys, this is Saray's.
Oof.
Now, I don't show my stuff, but I will definitely show Saray's stuff. He put a video out for this. Go watch it. You should watch it. It's great. Saray, that was one of the longer videos. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah. Nepo baby Saray. Get out of here, Polly. But yeah, really interesting choice to do all, like the pink flame on the blade. I love that.
It really pops with it, the white, though.
Yeah. Yeah. My eye wants to go there because of the color, but like the wings are just so magnificent. They're just this nice big white, bleh, especially against the black. Yeah, I love this Saray. This came out so freaking good. Yeah. All right, on to everybody else. Whose is this? This is Bond. Bond just joined the stream too.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. This is the Master of Executions.
Okay. I mean, yeah, look at that blade.
Yeah, think that's right. Yeah. He's normally just a normal Chaos Space Marine kind of like character, but it looks like he did him up for Khorne, which is really
Yeah.
cool. I think the shoulder pad on the right
With the bones?
with the bones, I think
So
that's
cool.
special. I think that's like he did that himself. Same with the tabard, so that's like really like his own details I added.
What about
to it.
the shin? The
Shin
rib?
too? I don't. Yeah.
Man,
so he
that's
did his
cool.
own little like kind of special kit bashing with it, which really makes it pop, especially for like a Khorne model. I like on the back. He also looks like he has that might be a Dark Angel helmet, which
Okay.
is cool. So you can tell he doesn't like that.
That's so good. I love. Thank you for being on the stream because I was like, this is a cool model. I love the bones. And you can call out all these details because you know these models a little more intimately.
Yeah, this is really well done.
Yeah? Is it mostly
Is it
stock
mostly
model?
stock? Wow.
Okay, so there's,
Those have to be from like.
yeah, let us know which parts. Yeah. But I've never seen these bony
does, okay.
details
Yeah, I don't remember that,
before.
man.
Yeah. So what isn't stock then, Soups? Let us know.
Yeah.
What about this helmet in the back? Or is it just the way that it was painted?
I think that might just be the way it's painted.
Okay.
Could be a different backpack.
It doesn't matter. I really
Yeah.
like the paint job on it.
Yeah.
And I do like that you called out your like enemy faction with the head on the spike. That's pretty smart. It's cute. Yeah. Yeah. It's had a head swap.
Yeah,
Okay.
the head swap for sure.
Okay. Fair. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, speak of the devil.
There he is. That's Soups'
Ultramarine.
librarian.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's Ultramarine.
Is he? Because what's this? What's this?
Don't worry about that. It's
okay.
just his Ultramarine, right?
Got it.
Soups?
Soups painted an Ultramarine.
Ultramarine.
He is switching sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to see your next 10,000 points of blue, Soups. That will be fun.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. So
Oh, nice base.
obviously, yeah, this is Soups', jokes aside, Blood Angels Librarian. Because the thing with librarians is they're always blue. That's like kind of the thing. So like, as far as like the special characters are, you have librarians, apothecaries, chaplains, and tech marines. So librarians are always blue no matter what chapter they join. Apothecaries are always white. Chaplains are always black armor. And then tech marines are always red.
Okay.
So the big distinct thing is like kind of how Soups did here correctly. He made his shoulder pad, they'll still have the Blood Angel shoulder pad, but the rest of the armor is blue.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember, is that a Grey Knight arm that he has on the right for his spear?
There's like claws on the one arm, right?
Yeah.
But you're talking about the one.
That one,
holding
because
the
I don't know if the
blade.
stock librarian model has a power halberd or not. So that's the thing I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
If that's a cool swap, it works perfectly for it. Really well done. I mean, I think he did also like
pretty.
little scribbles for the
On the papers, right?
papers, the parchment, which is really cool.
I know he always does that. One day he's gonna put in a like secret message, and we're gonna catch it.
Okay, yeah, I was
we
right
gotta-
on the Grey Knight thing. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's the Grey Knights have their own special Terminators, so that's what he's wearing, his Terminator armor. So it's cool
Okay.
that I like that, especially because for some reason librarians, they should have like halberds most of the time, because their whole thing is they do magic stuff, but they also don't want to get close. So having a halberd's cool because they can just poke,
Okay.
which is nice.
Okay. That's cool.
But yeah, really well done. I like the bronze effect too.
Always, yeah. Soups always does a nice job. Very pretty. Thanks, Soups. Thanks for everything. Thanks for putting up with us, mostly. This is Edam's.
Whew,
Pretty. Yes.
that is gorgeous.
Look at this lumineth terrain. I'm
I-
gonna have to paint this eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
God.
That
Just
is
don't compare mine to this,
This.
okay?
the one thing I'm always envious of Lumineth. It's an army I never want to like work on because
Sure.
it's a project and a half. Which kudos to you
Yep.
for like taking the mantle to start a Lumineth army. I think that's awesome. I just can't because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I'm always super envious to see a full army done because it's always gorgeous.
Always looks good. It's really hard to, it's funny, it's like hard to mess them up, but also kind of easy to mess them up. But even a contrast over Lumineth looks nice. They just have so many nice details to pick it up. This is beautiful. And I love, of course, I always love the moody lighting. I love the texture of the lid. It looks like stone, like it's perfect. Yeah.
It's like really well, and the water too. The water effect is amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's
gorgeous.
I'm a big sucker for is like water effects. Like people who can
Okay.
do water effects really well. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really, really nice, Edam. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for joining our server.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Where am I going here? Oh, yeah. Really quickly, I want to call out that we do have the monthly challenge. It's the last one of the year. And next year we're doing something a little different. But the theme for this month's hobby challenge is Crowing All Out. You have a couple days left to submit something if you want in our Discord, any channel you want. Just make sure that you use that hashtag crowing for it. And the theme this month, the theme for December is Crowing All Out. Go for it. You've had a whole year of hobbying. What have you learned? How do you want to like test your limits?
Just
Put
make
it-
it something that
Yeah.
do stuff that you've probably never wanted to consider doing before, you know? Like, if you haven't really wanted to do skin before, try it, you know? Push yourself to want to do some, like, skin tones, you know? Maybe some, like, hardcore metallics, you know? Something that really just gets you out of your comfort zone, I think. And
Yeah.
make something look really dope.
That's a good way to interpret it.
Yeah.
Just go all out. Have fun with
Yeah.
it.
I know I painted a Necron Overlord, and then found out after I finished and submitted that I am not allowed.
No. You're allowed. You can
I'm
submit
allowed.
it.
I submitted, and then Soups immediately shut me down for that.
Yeah.
But hopefully, on behalf of me, Polly or Chef will submit that model.
I know. Sorry. Oh, that's right, because Polly was like, okay, I did this.
I did this and just
Because
copy and
Polly's a
paste.
fiend, yeah. Okay, guys, I think we did it. We're going to end very quickly. We threw some plants on these,
Yeah.
so let's show those off. Here we go.
So let me get this here.
Yeah,
So we got
there's mine.
Meg's Big Base, which I like. It looks like two different kinds of tufts. You got the big floofs here, and then the little floofs down here. Nice little spread of it too. Because it's funny, even in like toxic waste areas, plants still technically grow there.
Yeah.
Just like specific kinds. So, you know, as was it Malcolm from Jurassic Park said, life finds a way. So
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. So this looks really well done though. I'm
Thanks.
excited to see the Xenomorph Kronspine on this when
Me
it's
too.
all ready to go.
Thank you for that suggestion.
That'll
This is
be
why
cool.
it's good to hobby with other people.
Oh yeah.
Cool. And how are yours going? Yours look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just little tufts here. I might want to add kind of like you have those little green foliages ones just a little bit afterwards, just to kind of add a little more. But yeah, they came out, I think, really well. And
I think they look great, Vino.
yeah.
Thanks for your help. Yeah. Cool. All right, gang, we did it, and it looks like Chrome is starting to hate us. So we're gonna make our exit soon. Aren't these like freeze frames fantastic? There we go. Now it has quit on us. So I'm gonna reload this page so that we can say goodbye the right way,
Yes.
not just crash and burn. What a goofy
This has been a
morning
fun
this has
stream.
been. A fun couple of streams this morning. Yeah. All right, guys. With that,
Yep.
take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Always be creating. Bye.